Welcome into Sports and More. Today we are doing the draft recap series, and today's team is the Pittsburgh Steelers. And you guys had quite a few picks, so this might be a long one. In the first round, he selected Devin Bush, linebacker, Michigan. Now look, I've seen this kid play. I live in Michigan, so I've seen him play a lot. Genetically, he's a freak, but his measurables and all of his all the stuff that he can do, and at the combine, let's say, all the stuff he can do there, it never translated on the field. Just never did. So yeah, not high on that pick. I don't know. In the third round, he had two selections. He selected Deontay Johnson, wide receiver from Toledo. He's 5'10", 183, so he's probably going to be a slot guy. Look, he put up really good numbers at Toledo, but it was at Toledo, so he must have tested well. So I have no problem with that pick. You guys need receivers, especially with AB getting traded. Plus, Washington hasn't really developed like I thought he would. So yeah, I don't mind that pick. Also in the third round, he selected Justin Lane, cornerback from Michigan State. He's 6'2", 192 pounds. Now, he played 3 seasons at Michigan State, but he only started his last 2. And he's not a huge interception guy. He can blitz. He can, he does break up a lot of passes. So what he lacks in interceptions, he makes up for in breaking up passes defended, making sure that they don't get to the receiver. Personally, I'm a Michigan State fan. I watch a lot of him, and I like the kid. Now, is he going to be great? I don't know. Is he going to be better than Artie Burns? Yes. I definitely feel he'll be better than Artie Burns. Can he develop into someone who can take a pass defended and make that an interception? He has the athleticism to. Anyways, in the fourth round, you guys selected Benny Snell, running back from Kentucky. He's 5'10", 224. He posted great numbers, but his average per run went down every season. From his freshman year, that was his highest average, which was almost 6, and then his junior year, his average run was 5 yards a run. So it's not the best thing. look, he can catch the ball a little bit, not much. So, just I'm not sure how he's gonna fit into your running back. He's gonna be he'll be a running back on your team. I just don't know. He'll probably be like probably a third option. I'd imagine. In the 5th round, he selected Zach Gentry. He's a tight end from Michigan State, or from Michigan rather. He's 6'8", 265 pounds. Now this guy, gosh, he averages like about 17 yards a catch. But that being said, he only had 4 touchdowns in his whole career, and he only played 2 years. So he had 2 touchdowns in each of his 2 years. In each of his, junior and senior year. So, I mean, personally, I think 6'8". I think anything past 6'6" is too big to be a productive tight end. I don't know. We'll have to see how he plays in the preseason and in camp and all that. Anyways, in the 6th round, you guys had 3 selections. Your first one, you selected Sutton Smith. He's a linebacker / defensive end, but he looks like he'll be playing linebacker, from Northern Illinois. Pretty good tackler. Can definitely rush the passer and get home on sacks. So, in your guys' defensive scheme, I could see him playing outside linebacker and being pretty productive. Also in the 6th round, you guys selected Isaiah Buggs, defensive tackle from Alabama. He's 6'3", 295. He only played his junior and senior year at Alabama. He's not much of a tackler. His senior year, he had really good stats, but how much of that is playing with our next to probably the best player in the draft, Quentin Williams? How much of that is playing, around all them talented dudes? That's something that you're going to have to find out, like I said, in training camp and through the preseason. In the 6th round, you guys also selected Ulysses Gilbert III, linebacker from Acorn. He's 6 foot 230. Now, this young man can tackle. He can definitely tackle. He's a little undersized. You'd like your linebackers to be around 6'2", but it's really not that big an issue. Look, yeah, he can definitely, just his solo tackles, 65, 65, 47. His tackles for loss, 11.5, 9.5, 7.5. So he kind of went down, but you know, his total tackles 121, 140, and then his senior year was not good production-wise, as good as his other 2 years. Anyways, I mean, for a 6th-round pick, shoot, take that all day. A guy that can tackle like that, yes sir. Now, you had a 7th-round selection. You selected Derwin Gray, offensive lineman from Maryland. He's 6'4", 320. Probably looking at developing him into a guard, I'd imagine. Probably a practice squad dude, being a 7th-round guy, unless he shows some extremely good things during the training camp and preseason. But anyways, yeah, Steeler fans, let's see. Man, I don't know. You had a lot of draft picks, but personally, I don't think that I mean, the linebackers that you drafted, I like. That Johnson kid, the receiver from Toledo, I like. Justin Lane, I like. But Bush, not so much. Snell, not so much. Gentry, not so much. Bugs, I don't know. Like I said, how much of it was playing, next to probably the best defensive lineman in the country. So overall, I give you guys draft just an alright grade, I mean, now it can turn into, one thing I'll say is you had a lot of draft picks, and every time that a team has a lot of draft picks, the potential for hitting on guys obviously goes up. So I like that about that, and hopefully that's the case for your Steelers. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. I want to know how you like the draft that your Steelers did. Whether you like Bush, I'd like to know your favorite pick, your worst pick, all that stuff. Drop it down in the comments below the video. Till next time, peace.